There's this concept called stay flexible in the army, and we always used to say it. I used to hate it. Like, that is so corny, but then as I got further along in my career, I realized pretty much what they're saying is we have to understand that we can plan all we want, we can have all the contingencies in place, and something still goes different than what we thought may happen. So we need to be willing to adapt as we go along this journey to get to set goal. Because in the military, that always happened, right? Because there's too many variables. And then corporate, it's the same way. See, what happens with corporations is the leaders set something and they're like, this is my flagship thing. This is my initiative. This is my baby. And they become so attached to it that they aren't willing to be flexible anymore. And that's where the issues happen. So healthy conflict can't take place. People can't put their insights and their perspectives on things. So what I come in for the corporate side is I say you have to stay flexible. You need to be adaptable. That's actually a part of I have a 5 why framework I use, and that's actually a part of it. Yoga, right? When you come in, you think of a yogi, you think of someone who's strong and graceful through change, through shifts, through uncertainty, and they're able to do things and contort their bodies in ways most of us can't because they are staying flexible. They're in the moment. They're not so tied to that next position that they lose focus and get upset. So you have to be able to do that in your life and your business as well. So it's this component of adaptability that I ask the leaders about. How do you build in contingencies? One, how are you proactive in what you're doing, the action steps you're taking? Do you do tabletop exercises? Do you do workshops? Do you do job rotations to make sure, like, if someone else is out, that you're still functioning properly? Do you do mandatory vacations? You name it. Like, there's so many things that I'm going to ask you to see how you're doing it in your level of maturity. And then when I ask those things, I'm looking at your faces because your answers could be different than your body language. And that's really how I come in and apply what I learned in the military about adaptability and agility to the corporate space. And I always say that business moves at the speed of business. So when we set these goals, we have to understand that those variables, those external pressures, the economy, all those things really can impact those goals that we set. So we need to be willing to set milestones and check in and adjust as needed. Most companies are not doing it, and they're definitely not doing it when as far as the individual level goes.